Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere from growonyoutube.com, teaching you how to be better. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing one of my YouTube channel consulting sessions. This is with a YouTuber called Wintonee, and he makes videos teaching black men how to style and take care of their hair, as well as a variety of other fashion tips. So be sure to check out his channel. The link will be in the description below. But we go over a variety of topics in this video, and we also go over how to turn your YouTube channel into a business. So if you were thinking about how do I turn my YouTube channel into a business, then be sure to check out this video. There's probably going to be a bunch of stuff, a bunch of topics, a bunch of points, a bunch of gems that will help you out and help you move forward with your channel. If you want a personal one-on-one consulting session, then feel free to go to growonyoutube.com/work with me in order to apply for your consulting session. And yeah, let's get into the video. Now, there are a few things that I want to go over. I've got, I think, 3 different main topics that I want to go over with you. First of all, we'll talk about, your YouTube channel, all that sort of stuff, and how you can just improve that for your business. And then we will go on to developing consistency and a content plan, so you can continually be putting out content on your YouTube channel. Then we'll go on to setting goals and staying focused, so you can plan ahead and work towards exactly what you want to get done. And lastly, we'll talk about the business aspects and building a business around your YouTube channel, not just relying on AdSense, which I believe like most people do. Is that what you're doing right about now? Like just relying on mainly AdSense?
Just AdSense, yeah, right now.
Yeah, because I did see that you do have an Amazon affiliate link in your description, so you do know about affiliate marketing and that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna really delve deep into the Amazon affiliate marketing, or just affiliate marketing in general, because Amazon's affiliate marketing isn't the best. Like, you're not getting the best percentage there, but it's good to see that you've already got like a basic understanding of what affiliate marketing is, so we can get into like the deeper aspects of it.
But they're getting rid of that in October, aren't they?
Yeah, the store thing that you've got, they're getting rid of that real soon. I'm not 100% sure when they're getting rid of it, but they've implemented a new thing that's very similar to what you're using right about now, and I believe it's called the Amazon Influencers Program. So on there, you'll be able to have like the same kind of page with a bunch of products that you recommend and whatnot. What I personally use for that is a site called kit.com. Let me actually write that down here and have it so it's in your action plan. Kit.com is very much similar to what you're doing on your Amazon store, but it also takes products from other sites as well. And what it does is, if you sign up to, let's say you sign up to the US Amazon stores affiliate program, and you sign up to the UK and I think it's like Germany or whatever, or France or something like that, then if you actually put your details in there, then when someone clicks on one of those products, they'll actually be sent to their local store, so you actually still get that commission. But we're gonna get into this later. I don't wanna give you too much stuff right about now, because you might not remember it. Do you have a pen and paper, a notepad?
Yes, I do.
Did you also bring questions that you've got to ask me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Hopefully we'll have time at the end, but I honestly, I really believe in your channel. Like, I really believe in your chances to be successful, so I want to give you the most that I can. So if we do go a little bit over, then you can still ask me the questions and whatnot, because I want to see you succeed as much as possible, basically.
Oh,
so
thank you.
First of all, we need to define your why. Why are you making videos?
Oh, I think it was. What'd you say?
You're breaking up really, really bad. Say something now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's a little bit muffled though, but we can deal with it.
Oh, maybe it's not the mic.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's way better.
Okay. So I started making videos just because I love making videos, and then I just wanted to incorporate because I also love doing like different hairstyles and things like different hairstyles and products to use, and that's really the main reason why I do it, just because I love to do it. And then also people on my channel, they have questions, and they like me doing and giving them the information. So that's really the main why.
Okay, you broke up a little bit there, but I kind of got the most of what you said. So you started making videos because you basically want to get this information out there. You want to share your passion for like, was it like men's hair and fashion and that sort of stuff?
Yeah, pretty much. Just being expressive.
Yeah. What's the big goal for your channel?
I think the end goal is what I want is I want to eventually have like my own product line, like whether it be like hair or clothes. But I do want to create a business around it and to have like some product,
Yeah.
I don't really know what product it is, but I do want to have a product, and that YouTube channel. And then that the YouTube channel will eventually be there to promote my product.
Okay, what is that product going to solve though? Like what pain point is that product going to alleviate of people? Because that's the big thing. You need to have a big reason that will keep you moving forward, and something that you really want to solve, like helping people improve their hair regimen or whatever, helping people know what they can do to grow their hair. I think that's one of your big videos, how to grow your hair longer for men, like that sort of stuff. That could serve as like a why behind your channel. Like it needs to be kind of think big picture here. Like the small picture stuff, we'll get to that to get to the big picture, but like we really need to find something that you're super passionate about, and even if obstacles are flung in your way and there are loads of hurdles for you to go through, you're still gonna be super motivated to move forward because it's something that you're so passionate about. So the type of thing that I'm thinking is, I don't know, it's something that really needs to come through you, to be honest. Like my thing for my personal channel is to help people in terms of self-improvement. I want people to be better. I want people to look at things and look at themselves and be self-reflective and see, okay, I want to improve on that, and I'm gonna do that through like research and like actually working towards that, like that sort of thing. So my whole channel encompasses that in like different variants and different ways, because I'm not as niche as you are. You being as niche as you are is really going to help you grow way faster than I am. So that's going to be really good, because you've basically been focusing on, I think it's just hair tutorials right about now, right?
As of right now, yeah, just most of them is hair tutorials, because I started just doing videos about what people request, and those have just been the most requested videos on my channel.
Those are like the way you've been moving forward. It's really going to help you in the long run, and then you can branch out to other things when you hit like 15k or whatever. But what do you feel is the big why?
I think what I want to do is just help people be like there's just just stuff that are unhealthy, just for their hair. And I guess I just kind of want to be an advocate for, a healthier, like you said, like a healthier regimen. Just to be healthier. And there's a lot of people who they go bald, and they, just from different things that they're putting in their hairs, and they end up damaging their hair, and I just kind of want to be there to show them like, look, this is the healthy way to do it.
Okay, so to help people be fashionable without, like, not at the expense of destroying their hair, basically. So kind of the healthy way to be fashionable, basically. Like, so
it's, I mean, and for me, it's kind of like, you know, it's like my channel started out, I don't know if you went back to my earlier videos, but in my earlier videos, it started out like I was, you know, just giving a lot more fashion advice than now. Mm-hmm. And then eventually it just kind of morphed into just me doing just hair videos, just because those were the most requested videos from people. And then it kind of like,
wait, you're breaking up. Can you go back a little bit? After, you know what? Should we try and start the call again and see if it's got a better connection? Because you've been breaking up like a few times, but I've been trying to like decipher what you're saying so that I can understand. I don't know, like, what's your internet connection like? Is it pretty good?
Do you want me to try? I can try on my phone and see if that helps.
Yeah, sure. We could try that.
Okay.
Right. Hopefully this
is
works
it better? Can you hear me better?
Yeah. Well, it seemed fine at first when I was talking to you on your computer, so we'll see how it goes, isn't it? But okay. It should be fine. It should be fine, hopefully. So, what I'm thinking is better healthy hair, something like that. Like, you want to help. I think your target audience is black men. Am I right?
Yeah.
So, you want to help black men.
My target right now is 18 to 24. That's what's the people that are mostly watching my channel. Men, 18 to 24.
Okay, so that's like young but not too young. That's a good age range, because then they have purchasing abilities because they're 18 and older. So better healthy hair for black men. So you want to help black men get better healthy hair, basically. I think that that's a little wide. Note that down. Rework it into a slogan. So it's like a little more snappy than that. But I think those basic elements should work in like a tagline for your channel art or whatever like that. So when people come to your channel, they can clearly see what you're doing and what you're about, and they know whether they should subscribe to you or not. But also just knowing that yourself will enable you to, it will put that fire in your heart and keep you moving forward, because you know that you want to help people, and every time you see that someone has, you know, commented on your video and they're like, oh, this really helped me out, that's going to really light that fire under you and make you keep moving forward, even if the views aren't where you hope they would be. So the next thing I've got for you to do is to basically niche down on your titles, descriptions, and tags. Do you know what niche down means?
Niche down? No.
Basically, like, there are two types of content or two types of channels on YouTube. There's variety channels and niche channels. Niche channels generally focus on one thing, and variety channels focus on a variety of things. But in this context, what I'm talking about in niche down is to basically hone down your titles even more, so that it's got a smaller, more targeted audience. For example, your video, how to grow your hair faster and longer, for, I think it was for men, or was it for black men?
For men.
Yeah, so that could be niche down to how to grow your hair faster and longer for black men, and that will like target it even more towards your demographic and your audience, and allow you to generally it will help you rank. If like, if it's a new video, if you niche down the most that you can, then it's going to be easier for you to rank, because there are going to be less people doing that. For example, there's probably I don't think there's extremely high competition for that specific keyword, how to grow your hair faster and longer for men. But if you search for how to grow your hair faster and longer for black men, there's generally going to be less people searching for that and less competition for that than the more broader search term, if you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
I personally wouldn't change the title of that video, like that specific video, because that's doing very well. And if you change the title of it, then that might hurt its performance. So I'd leave that alone. But just keep that in mind for the future and for future videos and stuff like that. So you can like hone down on like who this video is for, what it's about, and basically target that audience.
Okay.
I think, yeah, there's also a few things you need to do with your description. Let me quickly check out one of your videos. Ah, yeah, perfect. I'll just use this video, your how to grow your hair faster and longer for men. So in your description, you don't mention, well, you kind of mention your keyword. You say, these are my tips for helping your hair grow faster. But what you really need to be doing here is including the whole title, how to grow your hair faster and longer for men. You want that in the description. Your search terms that you're trying to rank for, you want those in your description. And what I recommend is to have at least 2 search terms that you're trying to go for. For example, your top tag is how to grow your hair faster and longer. So in your description, you could start it with learn how to grow your hair faster and longer with these tips. If you want to know how to grow your hair overnight, which is another one of your tags, then this video is really going to help you out. Something like that. Like, you just want to get those search terms in there, but you also want it to make sense. You don't just want to spam the terms in there, basically. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so that's basically what you want to do with your descriptions. Your tags, the tags are pretty good. Like, you're ranking for most of your tags. You're like number 3 and number 4 for pretty much all of them, and then you got some that you're like 6 and whatnot. Like, you're doing pretty well on your tags. But generally with your tags, what you want to be entering is long search terms. You want a key phrase, not a keyword. And it seems like you're doing that pretty much here. You've got how to grow hair men, how to grow your hair fast for men. You're not putting in search terms like grow hair or something like that, like, which is what most new YouTubers do. So you're doing pretty well over there, and I don't really have to get too in depth into your tags.
Okay.
So I've got hair growth. Oh, this was another example of how to niche down. For example, instead of just hair growth tips, you could put hair growth tips for men. And then if you want to niche down even more, you could go hair growth tips for black men. These are things that you could try to target in your title, your description, or your tags. Also, do you have either TubeBuddy or vidIQ? Do you have any of these plugins?
I have vidIQ that I use.
Do you have the paid version?
No, I don't have the paid version.
Okay. Personally, I use TubeBuddy. So I'd suggest for you to use TubeBuddy, but if vidIQ is doing what you think it should be doing for you, then I'm not going to tell you to go and, try something else. But if you do want to use TubeBuddy, then go to tubebuddy.com/Jay Cartere and use the code JaysBuddy for 20% off if you want to get the paid version. It's going to be in your action plan as well, so you can just click on the link. Personally, I think that the paid version is really, really worth it because it allows me to do bulk edits of my videos. For example, edit the descriptions, edit the cards on all my videos, edit the end screens on all my videos, stuff like that. So it saves me a lot of time. But downloading the free versions is gonna do a great amount of help for you as well in terms of just SEO stuff. So using TubeBuddy or vidIQ, you could does vidIQ have a tag research tool?
They do, yeah.
Is that what you've been using for your channel so far?
Yeah, I've been using, like, they have this thing where you can optimize your video, and then it'll based on your description, your title, it'll give you like suggestions on tags that to put in your the tag section.
Okay, good. So basically, using either vidIQ or TubeBuddy, use the tag research tool to research your video titles and key phrase to see if they're worth even committing to see if they're worth putting the time into to make the video. Do you do research before you do the video, or do you generally do it after you do the video?
Research on the video, or like SEO research?
SEO research.
I generally do it while the video is uploading.
Okay, yeah. So we need to change that around. You need to start doing it before you've even done the video, so that you know whether this is a video worth your time, because you might put all this time, all this effort into a video that no one's really searching for. And it's cool to do those videos too. If you really want to do those videos, of course, do them. But it's better from a business standpoint to know what's actually going to be good for you in, before you actually do it. So I'd suggest you actually research those keywords, research the key phrase, the search term that you want to rank for beforehand. See if there's high competition, if there's low competition. You're looking for low competition and high search volume. That is like the best thing for you to get. So if you can see that, then that's great. If it's like medium competition and medium search volume, then I'd still go for that if it's something that you really want to do. But if you see like high competition and low search volume, then it's probably something that you should leave alone for now until you're at a point where you just want to make a bunch of videos. But if you've only got a limited amount of time and you really want every video to be hitting, then you really want to find a key phrase that has low competition and high search volume. The next thing I want you to do is to make more parts and updates to videos that have already done well on your channel and videos that do well on your channel in future. I see that you've done a second part to how to grow your hair faster and longer. Is that right?
Yeah, I did.
Have you done a third part to that?
I have not, no.
Okay, think about doing that. Milk it for as much as you can. Do as many parts. It's been
requested actually, and
yeah.
I haven't did it for some reason.
Do as many parts of that as you can. And even when you've done enough parts that you think, oh my days, I don't have any more information to share, then do an update of the very first part and say, these are some updated things or whatever that have changed since I first done the video, because this will happen. Things change all the time, prices change, products change. They like different different companies come out with different products that you may feel are better in the future, so you can always make an updated video generally. And if you find something that works, keep mining that gold mine. Don't run away from it. So do that, and then you can also use that popular video to drive traffic to other related videos or videos that you want to do well that haven't done as well as you want them to do. You can do that using cards. You can also use end screens, and you can also use a link in the description or a pinned comment. You can use both the link in the description and the pinned comment, but it's a bit overkill at that point, to be honest. But I usually suggest going with the pinned comment, because then if people scroll through your comments, they can see the top thing. And most people generally, they don't check out the description, if we're being honest. So the pinned comment is the way I'd go on that.
Okay.
Do you know about the featured content option across your videos?
The featured no.
Okay, so I think if you go to your creator dashboard and you go to channel and then you go to featured content, you can use that. You can basically enable an option that will display your newest video on all your other videos. And
okay.
That's just generally something you should enable.
I think I've seen that before. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got that enabled already?
I think I did.
Okay, well then that's great. You can also add your channel trailer as a channel ad on that same page that YouTube says that it promotes for you. I don't know if YouTube actually promotes it, but that's what they're saying. Yeah. So I'd take the chance and upload my channel trailer for the sake of it, because you can. And if they promote it, then it's great times. If they don't, then you showed up to the race. So
I also put my most recent videos on my end cards too. Is that a good thing?
I think we're just coming to that end screen. I want you to update your end screen. I want you to use clearer fonts. This is a bit of subjectivity, to be honest, on the clearer fonts. I personally believe you shouldn't be using handwriting fonts or anything on basically all your images, because it can be difficult for people to understand what's actually going on. It can be difficult for people to read what's going on. So I think sans serif fonts that are really, really easy to understand from like a while away, like if you hold your phone out like that, you should be able to understand it. I think that will be much better for you. And what I personally suggest with your end screen is to include your latest video, include YouTube suggested video, put these on the left hand side, because people generally click on things on the left hand side, and then also have your subscribe link on the right hand side, or you could keep it in the middle like how you've been doing for your videos, but I would go with the right hand side. I do have an end screen template that you can download. I think it's on the growonyoutube.com website, so you can go grab that if you want to use that. But generally, just keep it as clear as possible and just have a few words to basically entice people to click on your video and the suggested video, or subscribe to your channel basically.
Okay.
Alright, the next point I got is on your latest Q&A video, you had too many calls to actions at the end of your video. What I would suggest, I think you asked people to follow you on your social media, you asked them to like, you asked them to subscribe, and you asked them to comment down below. I think that's a bit much. Most people, they're not gonna do all that stuff. When they start hearing like too many options, they're just gonna zone out and not do anything. And you wanna stop that from happening. You wanna really narrow it down to preferably one action if you can, but you do have a lot of things that you want people to do. Like you want them to comment, you want them to subscribe, you want them to do that. So I'd say try and get it to like 2. And what I want you to do, we'll get onto it later, but at the end of your videos, I want you to ask them to download your free PDF, which we'll talk about creating when we get to the business section. But this will basically allow you to get their email address, which will lead to, actual business down the road, instead of you just getting a subscriber that maybe watches a couple videos or likes this video but doesn't subscribe. I think really what you want to do is aim for the business goals right about now, because you've got 8,000 subscribers, you're past the 1,000 subscriber hill. I think right about now you can really focus on turning your channel into a business. So get them to download the PDF so you can get their email, but also ask for comments, because comments will help you create new videos, and comments way more than likes and dislikes in the YouTube algorithm. So if you want people to help out your video and you want new ideas for videos, I think comments are the way to go. So at the end of your video, you ask for a comment, and what I would highly suggest doing is creating a short video that basically tells people that they can download your PDF in the description, or download whatever free thing you're giving away, and do this for each free content lead that you're giving away, and then you can just slap that at the end of your videos. You don't have to say it every time, and then all you'll need to say at the end of your video is, just ask them for a comment, and then you just add this video basically. But we'll get into the free PDF and stuff later. I hope I'm not confusing you right about that. I don't want to get into too many things.
I'm following everything.
Okay,
everything.
Good. All right, the next thing I need you to do is to work on clearer thumbnails. I think you had a few good thumbnails over here. Let me see which ones I really like. Like your Q&A is pretty good. You got the Q, you got the A. Like that's pretty easy to see what's going on there. Your 5 tips for growing your hair faster was a pretty good thumbnail, because you were off to the left and then you had the text off to the right. Oh, by the way, what program are you using to create these thumbnails?
Well, I usually use Photoshop.
Okay, so you're in Photoshop. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, most of the time I usually take a clip from the when I'm recording the video, like I'll just do like thumbnail poses, and then I'll just save a clip from that Final Cut profile, and then just edit it in Photoshop.
Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. You can keep that workflow. What I would suggest you to do though is to move over to either the right or left when you're doing that pose, so you have space for the text. Because when you start doing things like this video, the SQL texturizer for men video, how to texturize, like that's the text isn't very prominent, isn't very easy to understand, like, or see the text basically. Your hair sponge tutorial, it's very hard to see the text on that. Your how to coil using the sponge, it's not pretty easy to see the text. So when you take the pictures, just think about where the text is going to go and try and leave space for that so that you can fling that up there. Again, I would suggest not using any handwriting fonts or anything like this. I would point you in the direction of using something a lot more legible and a lot more easier to read. But again, that's a subject of taste. At the end of the day, if you really like that font, then who am I to tell you not to use it? But I think there was one of these videos where your text was a little bit cut off, but I'm not seeing it right here. Oh, this how to...
You mean in the thumbnail?
Yeah, this how to texturize natural hair. The text is a bit cut off at the top and the bottom. So these are just things that you just need to think about before you move forward with the video. Like, how much time do you spend on your thumbnails? Is it something that you care about?
Well, yeah, like I usually just like all of this stuff actually happens just while the video's uploading. I do all my SEO research, I'll edit the thumbnail, like everything, it all happens within like a 20-minute span.
Okay, what's your production process like? Do you film and then edit and then upload on the same day, or do you like spread that out? Like, how do you record your videos?
Most of my videos, there's really no set pattern. Like sometimes I'll film, edit. Okay. Most of the time I would film, edit, and upload on the same day, and a lot of the times, sometimes I would record and edit the next day. You know, there's no set pattern.
But so you're generally doing one video at a time then?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's something we need to change. That is definitely not the best way to move forward. Like that's what leads to, you know, the lack of consistency and missing a video and stuff when, you know, life gets hectic and that sort of stuff, because that will get in the way of you recording the next video, and then you got like 2 weeks off because you had to deal with this and that. So really, bulk filming is something that we're gonna talk about, we're gonna get into in a little bit, but that's definitely something that I want you to be doing on your move forward. I was gonna suggest you use canva.com if you wasn't using Photoshop, but since you got Photoshop, yeah, just keep using that. There are a bunch of tutorials online that will teach you how to, you know, better use Photoshop and get better thumbnails and whatnot. What I would personally suggest off the top of my head is to add some shadow to your text and add a rectangle behind it that the opacity is, you know, turned down a little bit. But I doubt this is going to stay in your mind when you actually get to doing your thumbnails, so I'd highly suggest you actually check out a video that will show you how to do this, because you'll learn better actually seeing it done than me telling you, you know, these things, because Photoshop can get a little complicated if you're not 100% sure what you're doing. Alright, so next thing you got to do to improve your YouTube channel is to update your channel about section. In your about section, you need to talk about why you make your videos.
Could you pause for 1 minute? I actually have to call you back in like 2 minutes.
All right, that's cool, man.
Okay.
All right, no worries.
Hey, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, good.
I think you butt dialed me a couple times.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries, man. It's fine.
Yeah, I actually came here to the library because I'm more productive here, and then like they told me I couldn't be on the phone, so.
Oh, okay.
On. Yeah.
All right. You want to continue now?
Yes. That's fine.
Let me resume my timer. Right, cool. So, you need to update your channel about section. In your about section, you need to talk about why you make your videos and why they're useful, and also tell potential viewers your schedule. Let me quickly go and see what's currently in your about section. So right about now, you've got subscribe to my channel and watch a new video every week. And then you say my channel is a fashion lifestyle channel for men who want to look stylish and get inspiration on outfit ideas for different occasions. I also do hair tutorials. Now, if you actually look at your content does not reflect your channel about page right about now, because you've done a lot of hair tutorials, and pretty much I haven't really seen much fashion or lifestyle stuff on your channel. So it would make more sense if you said my channel is I do hair tutorials and stuff. What was you gonna say? So yeah, I would.
No,
Sorry.
anything.
Yeah, I'd switch it around. But also I'd get your why in there, the why that we talked about at the beginning. Yeah, we want to get that in there so that people know that whether this is a channel for them or not. And you want to get your schedule in there as well. Let them know exactly what day they can expect a video. And I think putting out what days you're supposed to be putting out videos will kind of keep you to your schedule as well. Like it really depends on you at the end of the day. But personally, I feel that putting it out there, like putting out what schedule I'm actually doing, making it a specific day at a specific time, helps me stay on schedule. But also, bulk filming and doing a bunch of videos in advance is very, very helpful. So we'll get onto that. But yeah, change your about section. Make sure it clearly communicates why your videos are good for your target audience, why you make your videos, and you also include your channel schedule, your upload schedule. The next thing you got to do is to update your channel tags. Now let me quickly see what channel tags you currently have. I did check them before, but I don't remember them off the top of memory. So you got Wintonee, I believe that's how you say your name, right?
Yeah, that's how. Yeah,
Wintonee. You got fashion, style, young adult, trendy, men's fashion. These are the types of tags that I was saying you shouldn't include on your videos. Basically, remember when we were talking about tags before? The tags that you want are the long search terms. So the stuff that you actually put in your videos, like how to grow your hair longer, like that sort of stuff for black men, and those sort of tags are the tags that you want in your channel tags. And I would say niche it down, but also have the broader search terms there as well. So go talk about how to grow your hair longer for black men, but also how to grow your hair longer for men, and that sort of stuff.
So where is that? Because I really don't even know what you're getting that from.
Okay, let me navigate there myself. I haven't been there in a while, but I see that you've got channel tags. Most people don't even have them, to be honest. So I was surprised to see that you've actually got them there. But I think they're in channel.
I must have put that when I first created the channel.
Yeah, they're in channel. In advanced, yes, they're in advanced, and they're called channel keywords. So here you can change your country and your channel tags, and this is where you can link your AdSense account and all that sort of stuff. And you can also put your associated website there, which I'm assuming you done when you created the channel, if you had your website at that time. But yeah,
I didn't have my website at the time. Okay,
then you may want to do that so that you can actually link to your website when you're putting up cards, or how you can link to your website in your cards on your videos. I believe that if you don't do this, then you won't be able to do that. But I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you have found success doing that. But yeah, I'll write down how to actually get to your channel tags. Give me a sec. So that's channel and then advanced. I mean,
I don't.
I will send you the video of this, so you'll be able to go back through it. But obviously, I need to do a little bit of editing, so it may take a couple days before I get it back to you. But I will get you the video so that you can check it out and go back through it and see what's up, so that you don't forget anything. Because I want you to be able to actually use the action plan and actually execute on everything that I'm telling you to do and teaching you. Because if I just give you a bunch of knowledge and you don't actually execute on it, then it's basically useless. So also edit your channel trailer description to give more info about the channel. Right about now, let's go back to your channel description. I believe it just says something like subscribe. Yeah, it says subscribe to my channel, and then you got a link, and then below it is you'll visit my Amazon store. Really, what you want to do here is you want to put a bunch of information about your channel to basically get people to subscribe and get them to know that this channel is something for them. Because when people come to your channel, they see your channel trailer and then they see your channel description. So you want that channel description to be a little bit of marketing to let them know that, you know, this is the place to be. Tell a viewer what type of videos to expect and why those videos are going to be useful for them. So that's the type of thing that you want to include in there. Also, you should add your upload schedule to your channel art so that people know when to expect new videos. Now, this isn't something that is 100% necessary, but I think that it's going to help you out way more, and it just allows people who land on your channel to know when you're going to be putting out videos, so they know when to expect it, they know when to come back to your channel, they know when they should be coming back to watch new videos and that sort of stuff. So that's all the YouTube stuff. That's all just optimizing your channel, optimizing your videos. The next section we have is consistency and your content plan. So first of all, I want you to use Reddit. Have you ever used Reddit before?
I've used Reddit to promote some of my videos.
Okay, how did that go?
Sure. I've gotten some views from Reddit, but I think at the end they ended up blocking me from one of the topics, because I think I was just promoting, but I wasn't like contributing to the actual topic. So they blocked me, and so that's how that went.
Yeah, that's what will happen if you go on Reddit and you try to just put your videos out there. Like, they don't like that. They don't like a lot of self-promotion. You actually need to get involved in the community, and getting involved in the community is actually very useful to you and your channel, because you make a bunch of tutorials. You make videos that answer people's questions, and on Reddit people will be asking questions. So it's a good place for you to source new ideas, and as well as a good place for you to establish yourself as someone that knows what they're talking about. So I highly suggest you spend an hour a week on Reddit, maybe a Sunday or a day when you're not doing much, chilling or whatever. Just get the app on your phone and look through a couple subreddits that are related to your channel. The two subreddits that I've got here is black hair and natural hair. You can try those out. There'll probably be other ones if you do a little bit of research that are probably more niched and more targeted to your channel, but I would say go into those subreddits, answer the questions that people are asking, so that you establish yourself as, you know, someone who knows what they're talking about, and you're contributing to the community, just being an all-around good guy. And then also use those questions, write those questions down as video ideas. Do you have a notebook or somewhere where you store all your video ideas?
Yes.
Okay, good. Is it in a physical notebook or a digital notebook?
It's both. Like whatever. I have a physical and my phone notes. Just whatever I have an idea, and whatever I get too close fastest.
Do you have you have a Mac, right? Do you have a MacBook or is it iMac?
MacBook.
Okay, I highly suggest you get Evernote. Evernote is it's the app that I'm currently using to look at my notes for this session, and you can create a bunch of different notebooks in there, and you can organize your notes in whatever way you want. But it's a great digital notebook. It's way better than the Notes app on your phone, and I highly suggest you grab that as soon as possible and start getting, you know, your notes for different videos in there. You can maybe have different notebooks for different types of videos, so your hair tutorials, your vlogs, your fashion tutorials, all that sort of stuff can be in different notebooks, and then you can have all your video ideas pretty well organized in there, and that will really help you when it comes to filming days and when it comes to, you know, coming up with video ideas. Like, I have so many video ideas that I probably won't have the time to shoot them all at this point, and I think that is the position that you want to be in. You don't want to be putting out a video and then wait, have I lost you? I've just stopped hearing sound. Can you still hear me? Hey,
can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, not seeing you though.
I think the connection dropped, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it said that the call dropped. I think your photo like went still in the middle of me speaking, so I thought I'd call you back. I tried to call you back, it didn't go through. But you can hear me, right? Oh, there we go. I can see you now.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. What was the last thing you heard from me?
The subreddits, I have here written down. Oh no, you're talking about the notes, the different notebooks.
Yeah.
And I use actually Microsoft Note.
Okay.
That's what I use, and I have like the different notebooks for like my
okay.
scripts and ideas and hashtags and all that stuff.
So you script your videos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Videos are script.
Yeah. I think that was a question that I forgot to ask, but that's really, really useful because you can turn those scripts into blog posts, which can also help with your SEO. Do you actually upload those scripts as closed captions for your videos?
I don't.
Do that. Do that ASAP. All your scripts, upload that as closed captions for your videos. That it's supposed to help out SEO. I'm not 100% sure if it does, but it also just opens your content up to people who need closed captions and that sort of stuff. So definitely do it. It's not going to hurt your video not doing it. And if you're actually scripting your videos, then you might as well, because you've got the opportunity to do that. And you can also use that to turn your videos into blog posts. But to be honest, right about now, I'd just focus on your YouTube channel and then maybe think about blog posts in the future, because you don't want to split yourself too thin right about now. So use Reddit to establish yourself as someone who's knowledgeable, and in certain subreddits you can use something called a flare, which is basically you're able to put a slogan or a link next to your username. If these subreddits have flares, then you can Google how to edit your flare or something like that, and just put your channel link in there, your custom channel link, so it's youtube.com/Wintonee, and then people can find your channel if they choose to. Now, another thing that you can do on Reddit is to actually create posts and ask people like what their problems are with certain things, like what's your problem with growing your hair, what's your problem with good hair care, or that sort of thing, so that people can give you more answers or more questions for your videos. And if you've got a video that actually answers that question, you can tell them and ask them if they want you to PM it to them. I would highly suggest you actually sending it in a private message over sending it in the thread, because certain subreddits will mark you as spam and they will just get rid of any links that you put in there. So that's a little side note. That's not actually something that I put in the action plan. That's just some more social media strategy that I thought I'd just drop some gems on you there. But the next thing is, I was gonna ask, how long does it take you to make a video generally?
It depends on the type of video it is. Like a tips video generally takes me 20 minutes of recording. If it's a more elaborate video, like a texturizing video, that might take a couple hours.
Okay.
And so it depends on what I'm actually doing in the video. If it's just words, then it's about just 20 minutes.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. We can ramp up your production using that. Basically, what you want to do is you just want to focus on objective quality. Is the information that you said was going to be in the video there? Is your audio okay? Is your video okay? And then once you got that down, you really don't need to worry about much else. Done is always better than perfect. You want to get more videos out. The quantity game is better than the quality game on YouTube. Like, you can spend 3 weeks making the best video in the world, but someone who's putting out 3, 4, 5 times the content, they're generally going to see more success than you do, unless you're already a big YouTuber or something like that. The algorithm really does favor quality over quantity. So once you get like the basic minimum threshold of you can hear what you're saying, you can see what you're doing, you understand what's coming out of your mouth, at that point you really just want to ramp up production. So your production time's only 20 minutes, so that's pretty good. Really, the next thing that you want to do is start filming in bulk. So instead of filming one video, have like 5 video ideas that you already have, that you're ready to shoot, and shoot 5 on a day where you're ready to where you have the time to shoot your videos. Or maybe even shoot 10, depending on how much you can do, because obviously, like, filming a bunch of videos does get tiring, and by the end you may be like, you know what, that's a bit too much, I don't want to do that. You're gonna have to find your limit. Basically, you're gonna have to find how many videos you're able to do and maintain the same amount of energy, maintain the same objective quality, and basically, you know, get those videos out to a point where you're happy with it as well as your viewers are. So yeah, I would try to start with 5 videos in bulk. If they're 20 minutes, then that's what, an hour of recording. To be honest, at that point I'd try and go to 10, but that might not be what's best for you. Like, just see what 5 does, see if you're cool with doing more than that, and just do as many as you can until you're like, you know what, I don't want to film anymore. And then at that point, stop filming. Don't force it, because if you force it, you're just going to do videos that you're not going to be happy with, and then those videos aren't going to get put out. So yeah, at that point you stop, and it should be all cool. And then pick another day to... You don't have to bulk edit, because that will get really, really boring, to be honest. But I would try and edit maybe 2 videos in a day or something like that. But once you've got a bunch of videos shot, then it's going to be easier for you to get videos out on a regular basis, because then instead of having to film a video, plan it, and put it out, all you need to do is edit a video and put it out. And yeah, I would film in bulk and edit as much as you can, and have videos on the back burner that you can put out when you're ready. We've already talked about the video ideas, but basically write down every idea that comes to your mind. Anytime you have an idea about a video, or anytime you have a problem and you find a solution to it, that's a video idea, and write it down and make a video about it. Anytime you answer a question from a viewer, think about turning it into a video. These are all gold video ideas, because anytime you have a problem, that means that someone else would have had that problem. Anytime you Google something, that means someone else would have Googled it. And generally, if you've Googled something and you didn't find a video that taught you how to do it, and you had to read like a blog post or something, or you had to find like 2 different sources that eventually gave you the answer, that's a golden opportunity. Make a video about it, because you're going to be the first one to do it, basically. So with all that, I think 3 videos a week is basically the minimum that you need to succeed on YouTube. I think you've been doing like 1 a week or something like that. How many? Because I've seen a kind of lack of consistency on your channel. Like, I've seen you've put out a video and then you haven't put out a video for a few weeks or whatever, and we really want to get your consistency up and get you like 3 videos a week. How many videos have you been shooting for so far?
So far the goal was 2 a week. My schedule was pretty much like Mondays and Fridays I was supposed to put videos out.
Yeah.
And so that has been what the goal was. So you're saying 3?
Yeah, you want to shoot for 3. Really, I want your target to be 5, but that's a bit much.
5 a week?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I want your target to be. Like, you don't have to do it now.
Okay.
I want you to think, I want to put out 5 videos a week. But I think 3 would be a good start. Now, how many videos do you have ready to go out right now?
Right now, none.
Okay, so I wouldn't say try put 3 videos out your first week after this. Like, you'll have a few things to set up and deal with and all that sort of stuff. So what I'd say is to try and still do your consistent basis of like 2 a week, but use the techniques that I'm telling you to use, your bulk filming, your bulk editing, all that sort of stuff, so that you can build up a catalog of videos, so that when you've got 6 videos, then you can start putting out 3 videos a week, because then you have 2 weeks in advance, and I believe that's a great position to be in. 2 weeks in advance means you put out the next week, and then after that, even if things go terrible and the worst happens, you've got another week of videos to go out. So I think 6 videos, once you're there, then you can start putting out 3 a week. Right about now, just keep on getting videos up, basically keep it up until you can get your bulk filming session on the weekend or whatever day you're free. Try and get 6 videos done, or maybe 5 depending on how you're feeling. And then once you got 6 videos in the back burner, that's when I'd say go ahead with your 3 videos a week. Really, the content plan that I've got for you is 2 help videos, so that's 2 tip videos, and then 1 hub video. Hub content is the type of content that your subscribers would want, and people who already know you, they already like you, this is the content that they're going to enjoy. So maybe a vlog or something. There's really no reason to have a separate channel for vlogs. I've seen you've got a separate channel for vlogs that I don't think you've posted since 2016. So I don't think you're focusing on that channel over there. But yeah, I think just put your vlogs on this channel. There's really no reason to have a separate channel for anything unless you've got like over 100,000 subscribers, because you're just going to be splitting your energy, splitting your subscriber base, and YouTube is going to help you more when you've got more views and more comments and all that sort of stuff than if you create a new channel and you're basically coming from the dirt on that. So I'd highly suggest you fling a vlog into your weekly schedule. You have your 2 tip videos that bring in the search content, then you have your vlog to build your personal brand, get your subscribers to like you for you and not just the information that you're giving them. But I would suggest that you do focus on the types of topics that you cover in your tip videos in your vlog, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Consistency is key, basically. So once you can get to 3 videos a week, if you can stay there, that will really help your channel out. Your target, as I said, should be 5 videos a week, and at that point you want to be putting out 3 tip videos and 2 hub content videos. So that could be vlogs, that could be your morning hair routines, that counts. So if you don't want to do a vlog, you can do your morning hair routine. Your Q&A videos, that counts as hub content as well, because that's more the stuff that your subscribers are going to be excited for. It's not really going to capitalize on search, although with your Q&A videos you can capitalize on search by just using one of the best questions as your title and then having Q&A at the end of it. So for example, I don't know, you'll have to actually do the research on the questions and see what the best titles are. Like, just go through the questions, do the keyword research, see what has the least competition, the highest search term, and then just put that as the title. And then, you'll get people searching for that answer, as well as serving the community that you've actually built, serving your subscribers. Now, on terms of vlogging, your We Need to Talk video, which I believe is your last vlog, unless you've done... Did you do a vlog recently? I don't think you did.
I haven't done one recently, no.
Okay, yeah, that... Go on.
Yeah. No, I haven't done one recently. I think I've done one after the We Need to Talk. Probably did like 2 more after that.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't see them on your channel then. I thought that was like the last vlog that you've done. But your We Need to Talk video got like 102 dislikes to 19 likes. But the truth is that it's disheartening when that happens, but it doesn't matter. It totally doesn't matter. YouTube is.
I think it was. I mean, I emailed you too because I thought it was a glitch at first because I was like, "There's no way," because it had the 100 dislikes before the video even hit 100 views. So I was kind of confused.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird.
Yeah, and so I emailed them and they said, you know, they didn't see anything out of the ordinary. So I was like, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, that is.
So I don't know where that came from.
That is really weird. See, I thought that, you know, people just didn't like the new direction or whatever. But the fact is, even if you get dislikes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. YouTube is all about engagement, and dislikes weigh the same amount as likes. Now, when you're thinking about the types of engagement you're getting on your videos, I want you to think like you're a wrestler, basically. You either want, I think Vince McMahon said that he wants the audience to either boo or cheer. He doesn't want them to like be silent. If they're silent, then that's the worst thing. You want either people to boo or cheer. If they're on either side, then that's happy days. So if you're getting dislikes, that's good. Obviously, you want to shoot for likes more than dislikes. And if you're getting likes, that's good. The worst thing is no engagement and no one caring. So even if you see a bunch of dislikes on your channel, it doesn't matter. Don't get too disheartened about it. Just look at it as, you know, we're getting the engagement. This video is going to get boosted even more. It's happy days. The haters are just giving you more fuel to basically make more money and fuel your business. So yeah, I thought that vlog might have been a bit too much of a drastic change too quickly. But if you're saying that you got like 100 dislikes before the 100 views, then that might have been a glitch, or someone using a bot, or, you know, a hater just creating like I don't know, a bunch of different accounts to dislike your video. I'm unsure, but I would suggest you focus on hair and fashion stuff mostly in your vlogs. Like the life stuff, like focusing on, you know, what you're actually doing day to day, I don't think you should do that yet. I think that's something you can do in the future. Right about now, I'd focus on the types of content or the types of aspects of your life that you cover in your tip videos. So like you dealing with your hair, you choosing out new clothes, or going to the shop and buying new clothes, or buying hair products and that sort of stuff, and then ease into the other stuff that you want to cover. Like if you want to cover, I don't know, motivational speaking, telling people to chase their dreams, or I don't know what you want to cover, but if you want to do something like that, then ease into that after you've done a few vlogs that are more in line with what you've been putting out. Because people on YouTube, like a lot of people are very entitled and they want you to just do what you've been doing, so you need to kind of slowly move into something new instead of like just going into something new. Otherwise, you know, you'll get a lot of hate and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's your channel. It doesn't matter if you get hate. It matters what you want to do with it. It's your channel at the end of the day. So
yeah,
the next aspect I want to talk to you about is setting goals and staying focused. I believe this was something that you ticked in your application form, and basically planning is key. I need you to write down your goals, all your, like, everything that you want to achieve. Write it down, all your hopes, all the numbers that you want to get on your channel, that sort of stuff. Write it down and take small steps towards those goals every day. Every day you should be doing something that brings you closer to those goals. If you want to get 100,000 subscribers, every day you should be doing something that's promoting your channel or getting you more subscribers and whatnot. But to be honest, subscribers isn't really what you need to think about right about now. You need to be thinking about, you know, turning the subscribers that you already have into customers and building a business, because you can build a business with low views and low subscribers. Like, subscribers is really just a vanity number, to be honest. But write down your goals and take small steps to those every day, so you're always doing something that's in line with what you want to achieve, and you're always moving towards it, and eventually you'll get there. Eventually. Also, you said you have a planner, so we don't need to talk about you getting one, but I would suggest consider getting a whiteboard or a chalkboard or something that you can hang on the wall to write down your schedule and goals on, or your weekly goals, your monthly goals, that sort of stuff, so that you can see it every day. And then that will help, you know, get your mind focused on what you actually need to do that day. Because I'm not 100% sure, what kind of planner do you have? Does it show you the different days and stuff in there? or do you just have a notebook?
Well, as far as planners go, no, it's just my phone.
Okay, I would highly suggest you get a planner. I believe I use a Filofax. Yeah, let me get this right here. This allows me to basically, can you see that?
Yeah.
Let me actually pull up the Skype so I can see what you're seeing. So I've got like the days on there, and I can see what I'm doing on that specific day. And then up here we've got like the week, the stuff that I want to complete that week. So this will allow you to be much more organized, and I would suggest you having like 3 main things that you want to complete that day and trying to get those done. Don't worry if you don't get them done, because you know that's life. Like, you're not going to get everything done every day, but you just move that onto the next day, and then you complete those. You get everything done eventually. As long as things get done, it's all good. So yeah, I'd suggest getting a planner, getting the Filofax if you don't have one already, and getting a whiteboard so that you can see, you know, what you should be doing every day. The next thing I want you to do is don't worry about your views and subscribers for the first couple weeks of your videos. Now, having a bunch of views in the first couple days of your videos does help your videos, as it makes YouTube, well, the YouTube algorithm will see that and they'll promote your videos more. But it's not 100% necessary, especially since you're making evergreen content like your how-to videos and whatnot. Those videos will rank eventually. They probably won't rank on like the first day. They'll rank in like a week or maybe a couple days or a month. It depends. It always depends. But these videos will bring in views and subscribers forever. A lot of people, they put out trendy content, so they'll get like 100,000 views in the first couple days, and then they'll have no views the next couple years or whatever. The type of content that you're making is going to be generating revenue, views, and subscribers for basically until you close your channel. So the more that you can make, the bigger your catalog is, the bigger your residual income will become. And that's basically what you want to look at YouTube for. You want that to be your residual income. The AdSense is like some money on the side. That's not the big part of your business. But also, since you're mainly an education channel, you should expect to have a low views to subscriber ratio, because some people are just going to subscribe because they wanted to learn one specific thing and they wanted to subscribe as a thank you. I see that a lot of times on my videos. Someone learns how to do something and they say, oh, thanks, I've subscribed, and then they won't check out the rest of your video. So don't worry if you've got like a bunch of subscribers but you're not getting a bunch of views. That is generally what happens with education channels. You basically have to play the long game and realize that this is going to take time, and once you accept that it's going to take time, it's not going to be overnight success or anything like that, then it'll be much easier to power through the crappy times to get to your goals. So you really want to believe in yourself and what you're building right about now. And remember why you're doing it. That's why you really need to know your why. You really need that to be in your mind all the time, so that you continue to remember your why and you continue to move forward towards that why and to actualizing it and realizing it. This kind of sounds like hooey positive thinking stuff. That's not what it is. You do need to think positive, but you know, you need, like, I've realized that I could give you an action plan, but if you don't believe in yourself and you don't move forward on that action plan, then nothing's going to happen for you. You need both. You need both the actionable tips, the actionable steps, and you need to actually believe in your ability to make those things happen for yourself. So definitely believe in yourself. Think about all the people that you've helped already, and think about all the people that you can help, because it would be selfish for you to quit now, basically, because all the people that you can help are still out there, and they want, you know, great ways to help them grow their hair healthily and maintain a great hairstyle and all that sort of lovely jazz. So that's the setting goals and staying focused part. Now let's get into the business part. Let's talk about affiliate marketing. Now, what you've been doing is you've been using the Amazon affiliate program. I believe, have you only signed up to the US program? Yes. Okay, so The Amazon affiliate program isn't great because it's got very, very low percentages generally, but it's very good for just starting out. It's very good for like just getting into affiliate marketing. But what I want you to do, first of all, with your Amazon affiliate links, what you can do straight away. Oh no, actually, I've got that point on after. Let me not get into that yet. What I want you to do in terms of affiliate marketing is contact the PR person or department for the companies that create the products that you actually use. I would suggest you can use Google to find out who the relevant person is. You can try LinkedIn. Contacting them on Twitter really works wonders, but you also need to deal with your Twitter bio and your Twitter management and all that sort of stuff, but we'll talk about that in another session. But right about now, if you can just email them, then that would be great, and give them your basic numbers, your target audience, all that sort of stuff. I would suggest using my review pitch email template, which is on my site. It's actually, the template is geared towards game reviews, but if you just edit it towards what you want to do, then that will work out for you. It's got like all the basic stuff that you need to include in there. But once you contact those people, you want to contact people instead of just the general department, because you're going to get a better response if you actually get through to a person. You'll generally get a better percentage that Amazon gives you. And once you are able to contact that person, you can ask for a sponsorship, which I believe you're in quite a good position to get sponsorships right about now, because you've got like 8,000 subscribers. You've got quite a niche subscriber base. So that's generally going to result in better conversions for the company. So you've got like good things to bring to the table. But even if you can't get a sponsorship, then the affiliate program that you'll be able to get into directly through the company is going to be way better than anything Amazon is giving you. So definitely try and do that. And you might be able to get free products and whatnot if you become an affiliate. So that will probably save you some money there. And yeah, in the email, as I said, download the email template and just edit it for your uses, and you can include your numbers, also your engagement. And another thing that you can use that I mentioned earlier is kit.com. Let me see. Yeah, let me move that. We'll talk about that when I get to Genius, because then that's more related. And that will help you out more if I talk about that together. So the next thing I want you to do is to list the products that you mention in your videos in the actual description of your videos. In your description right about now, you're linking to the Amazon store instead of linking to the actual products. Now that it's just too vague and it's not targeted enough. So if someone comes to your video and they hear that you mention product 1, product 2, product 3, and they click on your Amazon link and they go to your store page and they have to click through to page 6 to see those products, they're probably not going to make a purchase at that point. They're probably just going to give up. So what you want to do is you want to list the products that you've talked about. You want to have a specific link to that product so they can quickly click on exactly what they want and get to that, and that will increase your conversion rate. You really want to make it as easy as possible for people to make a purchase. I believe in this video, let's see what video it is. I did link it up here. The twist sponge on natural hair tutorial. You actually have the products that you've used in the video. You've linked it here. You've said products used in video: afro pick, hair sponge, brush, olive oil, smooth and whole pudding, but you haven't actually linked to those products. So what you want to do is list the products like you've done, but actually link to those products as well. On your channel, another affiliate program that you have been using is Audible. How has that been doing for you? How are your conversion rates on that?
Well, I haven't really focused on. I think I mentioned Audible in probably one of my videos, and so I haven't really been focused on that affiliate link.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it in my description, but I've never actually promoted it. I promoted it in probably one of my videos.
Yeah.
So it hasn't actually been doing anything.
I wouldn't tell you to take it out of your description, but I don't think that is it's not targeted enough towards your audience. Your audience is here for hair tutorials and learning about, you know, hair care and maybe skincare and fashion and that sort of stuff.
And that's why I don't promote it, because I never, it's always something that would be completely random from the video. So I never like know how to plug it in there.
Yeah, you really want to focus on affiliate programs that are more in tune with your audience. So that's why I want you to contact the companies that you're actually using, because if you use these products, then you'll be happy to promote the actual the product to your subscribers and your customers and all that sort of stuff, because you don't want to promote stuff that you're not using because it might be terrible. You really want to promote stuff that you actually believe in, because it's easier to promote as well at the end of the day. So we've got that done. Now the next thing is to use a site called genie.us. It's genius with the dot between the I and then the U and the S, to localize Amazon affiliate links. Now the thing is, with Amazon affiliate links, if someone clicks on your affiliate link from outside the US right now, you're not credited with the sale. So if I was to go to your Amazon store and I saw something that I wanted to buy, and then I clicked on it and then it took me to the UK page, you wouldn't actually get credited for that sale whatsoever. The way to bypass this, or the way to actually earn your credits on those sales, is to localize those Amazon affiliate links. Now Genius is a website that I'm currently using to localize my affiliate links. They give you a customizable link that you can use that basically localizes it in all the affiliate territories that you've signed up to. Now what you'd want to do is sign up to the Amazon affiliate programs in the countries that you get most of your traffic from. So if you're getting a lot of traffic from France, sign up over there. If you're getting a lot of traffic from the UK, sign up over there. I'd say sign up for the top 5. And then you can use Genius, but there's also another website that's actually free. Genius is actually a paid subscription. Another website called kit.com, which is something that I talked about earlier, and it's kind of the same. It's kind of similar to what you're currently doing on your Amazon page, but you can create different kits for different things. So you could have like a hair care kit. You could have like a grow your hair longer kit, a get curls kit, that sort of stuff. You can have like different specified kits for different things, and then people can come there, they can see your specific kits, and all your products will generally be linked to your Amazon affiliate page. And then you can also import all your Amazon affiliate data, or sign into all your Amazon affiliate accounts from the different territories, and that will also localize the links as well. So those are your two options. You can either use Genius, which is a paid service, but you do get the customizable link, or you can use kit.com, which allows you to have something more similar to your Amazon page, and I think you'll probably be more comfortable with that. So those are two things to think about in terms of Amazon affiliates and actually getting all the money that you're supposed to be getting from there. Now, the next thing that you really need to do, that is definitely going to help with your business and help you grow your email list exponentially, is to turn your how to grow your hair fast video into a downloadable PDF in exchange for mail signups. Now, do you still have the script for that video?
Yeah. How to grow your hair?
Yeah. Okay, then that's going to be really easy for you to turn that into a PDF that people can download. You can do that in Microsoft Word. I believe there are other programs that you can do it in, but I don't really know of all of them off the top of my head, because I personally use Microsoft Word. But you could probably use PowerPoint and Canva or something like that, or you'll just be able to Google and see if whatever thing that you personally use is able to turn your text documents into PDFs. But what I would suggest is you basically turn that video into bullet points, and you also have do you mention any products in that video?
Yes, I mentioned some products.
You also include affiliate links to those products in your video. So if people download this and they want to purchase the things that you mentioned, you can also get a commission from that. And since this is one of your best performing videos, it's likely going to perform very well as a download. Now, you want to include the link to sign up to your email list and get this in your descriptions. And you want to mention it in a call to action at the end of your videos. Now, you can also include it on the sidebar of your website and all that sort of stuff. What is your email provider? Who do you use for your mailing list?
You mean my email address?
No, like Mailchimp or Aweber, like your mailing list provider to house all the emails that you've been collecting and to mass send out your marketing emails.
Oh, well, that's the thing. All of that is like a big mess. Like,
okay.
On my website, I have like, I don't know if you've been there.
Yeah,
but,
I've been.
Like,
I did my research.
Okay, a thing pops up and it says to put your email and everything in there.
Yeah.
But then it's not connected to anything. Like, I get emails of people that signed up, but those specific emails are not, like, what I do right now is the only thing I really do is when I get the emails of people that sign up, I literally just write it down like in a notebook, like all the emails.
Okay.
And so I don't have like a specific, emailing system that all these emails are. Like, it's literally just all on a piece of paper, and I don't really know how to put it like in an emailing system. And just, I had somebody design my website, and then when they designed it, I didn't know how to use it. Like, I just, they just designed it and everything, but I didn't know how to put the things into place for things like that to where I can send out bulk emails or, any of that stuff. So.
Okay. So when someone signs up to your email mailing list, where does that email go? Does it just get sent to you, like to your personal email?
Yeah, I get it. When they sign up, I get an email saying this person has just signed up for your emailing list, and then it has their email address and the username that they picked for it.
Okay.
And,
All right. So first thing you need to do is sign up to Mailchimp. It's free for the first 2,000 email addresses. And
okay.
it's what I personally use, so I can actually help you with that. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to use the Mailchimp automation tool to deliver the PDF when people sign up. Now, I will probably make a video on this eventually, but I'm sure you can probably Google how to do it. I kind of don't want to get into it because I got other things to teach you about. But the basics of it is you create like a list, people sign up, you go to the emails go to the automation thing. The trigger is when people sign up, and then the first email that gets sent to them is the downloadable PDF. I think you can upload PDFs using Mailchimp, and then just put a button in where people can click, and then it'll take them to the PDF, and they'll be able to download it, and that'll be how to do it. I'm probably explaining it terribly because I'm not actually able to show you how it's done. But I think if you watch this back and you're in Mailchimp and you're thinking about doing this, you'll be able to get it. You'll be able to understand how to do it because you'll see it in front of you. But so what you want to do in terms of videos is you want to create a basic advert for your email sign up for the PDF to let people know that this PDF is going to help them grow their hair fast, all that sort of stuff. All they need to do is to sign up or click on the link in the description, and then that will take them to sign up. They put their email address in, they get the PDF, happy days. And then you can also, we'll talk about setting up more automations that you can use for future and in terms of your marketing and that sort of stuff. But getting the email is very, very important. Another thing that is probably way easier to use than the Mailchimp sign up process, but way more expensive, is a service called Leadpages. Leadpages is really, really good. It's a great option, but it's very, very pricey. It's like $300 and something per year or something like that. But that will enable you to easily deliver content leads, which is what they call them, which is like a PDF in exchange for an email, and be able to do that sort of stuff on your site. But if you're not, you don't seem like you're very versed in like handling website stuff, like website management and that sort of stuff. Are you yeah. So you'll probably need to look at a few videos or whatever to learn how to do that sort of stuff, or outsource it to someone else. So yeah, that's on the mailing list and sign up stuff. That is going to help you out like a ton. Like having people's email addresses is really where it's at, instead of just having them as subscribers, because then you can actually bring them into your sales funnel. So the mailing list pop-up on your site needs to be edited. The sign up for newsletter now button is white on gray, and it's very, very hard to see right about now. So you need to change that so that you can actually see what you're pressing, and you can see the button and the call to action is very clear. But also change the pop-up to let people know that they will receive your free PDF and hair advice and that sort of stuff, and that will increase your conversion rate substantially. People are more likely to give you their email and sign up if they know they're actually going to get something. If you're like, sign up for my newsletter, most people are just going to be like, no. They're just going to be like, I'm not getting involved in that. But if you're like, sign up and get this free whatever that'll teach you how to do this, then people are going to be like, you know, maybe I'll grab that. I think that's how you jumped on my email list. Did you download something for free?
Yeah, it was I think it was the content plan.
Yeah.
The template.
Yeah, see, when you give people free stuff, they're way more likely to give you their email address. So after you do that,
I'm gonna have to really go back and like see how to do it. I've been trying to change that sign up white thing forever. I just don't know how to. I guess I'm just gonna have to try to I might just have to redo the website, because I really don't know how to go in and change all of that, and that's the issue.
I do have someone that I know that's really good with dealing with websites that I can forward you through to if you want someone else to do your website. But if you're going to do it yourself, then it's going to take time and research. Basically, everything just takes time and research at the end of the day, or you can spend money to get it done quickly. That's the way of the world. So next thing you want to do after you've got your sign up ready, you've got your PDF ready, you've got all that sort of stuff in place, is to create an automation email chain, which is basically emails that will be delivered to people automatically after they sign up to your email address. And in this automation, you want to have helpful tips. I would suggest you have like emails that have your videos in them, and then you have a little blurb talking about the video and what they're going to learn in the video, and you know, just saying hello and whatnot, and saying goodbye and all that sort of stuff, and a link to also go through to your channel if that's what they want to do. And yeah, so send them your helpful videos with a short description to entice them to watch. And also in your email automation chain, you also want to add product recommendations with your affiliates and your sponsors to basically appease those, get your affiliate links in there, make some more money from that, and to show your sponsors that you're actually getting stuff done. And basically, because you're going to be recommending products that you use and products that are actually helpful to people aren't really, they're not going to be upset at getting an email that lets them know about this product that's going to help them do this, basically. So just form it in that way, phrase it in that way, and it's really going to help you out in that regard. So that's
what. This is through Mailchimp?
Yeah. Mailchimp has recently made their automation process free, so you don't have to pay for it. As long as you're under 2,000 email subscribers, you will be fine using this and working it out, dealing with it, you know, testing it out and all that sort of stuff. You will need to import all the email addresses that you currently have. I'm unsure if you need to do that one by one, or you might be able to import it all at once. I'm not 100% sure, because the only times I've imported email addresses, it's already been in a CSV file or a spreadsheet file, and I think you've got it in like a note document or something like that. So I think they're going to have different compatibilities there. So I'm not 100% sure. It may just be a long process of copying and pasting, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done at the end of the day.
But it's not even just copy paste. Like, I don't have it. I literally have it in a physical notebook. It's not like digital. So I would have to just go in and type all of it anyway.
Yeah.
So.
It's gonna be a day or something. It's gonna be a day to deal with that. But yeah, it'll be worth it in the long term. It'll be worth it in the long term. Trust me. So also add your PDF giveaway to the sidebar of your site. I believe I said that already. And right about now, you should be focusing on selling other people's products. I know you wanna sell your own product, your own hairstyle products and all that sort of stuff, but the thing is, you selling, you know, products like that, really you're going to have to make a reasonable investment to actually get those things made. You're gonna have to know the market a little bit before you just go into producing products. You really want to know that you can sell stuff before you try and create something to sell, basically. So what I'd suggest is you focus on creating partnerships with the brands that you use so that you can help them sell their products, because there's no startup costs, there's pretty much no risk, and this is a great opportunity for you to collect data to see what works, to see what doesn't work, and then you can move towards selling your own hair products once you see that you're able to sell products consistently, and you also grow your fan base. Because as you grow your fan base, you grow yourself as a personal brand, people are going to want to buy your products. And that's basically all I got. If you got any questions, let me know. I'll answer them now.
Okay. Actually, I think you answered all of my questions.
Did I?
I do have a question.
Yeah, go on.
So the PDF, you're saying pretty much it would just be the script from that How to Grow Your Hair Faster video?
Yeah. I would condense the script. Like, you don't have to put everything that was in the video in there, but just use the script as a baseline for the PDF and get it into like bullet points. Like, I would try and get into like 6 to 5 bullet points, like however many bullet points you need. Try and get it on one page. It's not 100% necessary that it's only on one page. It could be longer, but if you can get it to one page and you can get like a quick thing, then do that. But if you feel that it's necessary to have more information in there, definitely go that route, because you want this to actually be something that's useful to people. You don't just want to get their email address and then they download it and they feel like, oh, I've been scammed. You don't want that. You want them to feel like, I've downloaded this and this is actually a useful thing. Thank you very much. That's lovely. Now I trust this person because they've actually given me something that they said they were going to deliver on, and it's actually helpful. You want to actually give something for free away so that people trust you enough to actually spend money with you, so that they know that you know what you're talking about, they know that you have their best interests at heart, and you can move forward with that customer relationship. So yeah, I would basically just condense your script as much as you can. Get the information that's needed in there. If it needs to be like how many pages was your script? Do you know?
It was 2 pages.
That's not too much. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
If it was any longer than that, then I'd say just say it's an ebook, and then that's even better, to be honest. But at 2 pages, yeah, it's just download.
See, the thing is, the script, it wasn't like a verbatim script. It was kind of just like it is just actually bullet points. Like, I just have the 5 tips listed, and then I just kind of just explain it like in my own words, not actually read from a script.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then
so I just kind of improvised while I was going, but have like a template of what I was going to talk about.
All right, then. Well, all you want to do there is use those bullet points. Just make sure that people can understand what you're talking about in those bullet points, because you may have made the bullet points, easily understandable for you, but not necessarily easily understandable to someone who doesn't have a clue what's going on. So just kind of convert it to something that someone who has no idea what's going on can read and understand what tips you're giving and how to implement those. And yeah, just expand on those bullet points a little bit, and you should be good to go, to be honest. Like, content leads, you don't have to spend 5 weeks or a month or, you know, just ages on creating these. They can be, you know, just quick things that answer a simple question and are just really targeted. So this will be like your main content lead, because it's like the first content lead that you've ever made. So I kind of want it to be the one that has the best chance to apply to all your videos. Like, this can be put into the description of every video that you've done, and it will have a cool conversion rate. It should have a good-ish conversion rate, because it is targeted to pretty much every video that you've done. But in the future, after you've done this and you've kind of learnt the process, what I want you to do is make content leads for pretty much not every video, but if it requires a content lead and you can do it, then do that, and just quickly turn your script into, you know, a few bullet points or something, so that it's way more targeted to the specific person who's watching that video. You'll get way better conversions, and you'll get way more email addresses.
Okay. Another question I had, how do you think I should handle people? Because I know my target audience is mostly like black men, 18 to 24, in that sort of range. But I still get, like, you know, a few people who are not black, you know, who are just different races, different ethnicities, who are asking me hair questions. So do you think I should just stick to videos for my niche, or could I branch off to, like, I guess, do videos to sort of cater to them in a sense?
Well, I have 2 questions for you in relation to that. What do you want to do, and do you believe you're knowledgeable enough on, like, other types of hair to make videos on that?
I think, well, I don't think I'm knowledgeable. I probably just have to research. If I make a video, I would always, of course, I would say, you know, this isn't on personal experience. This is just based on research that I've done. And, you know, I don't really know. I don't know if I should. I don't think I would want to make a whole video. Maybe just like you brought up the whole PDF idea, so maybe just making a PDF of it, I'm thinking. Like,
yeah, you could definitely do that. But then the thing in making a PDF about that is you're going to be making something that's not targeted towards your target audience. Now, it's fine if it doesn't have a video. It's just that you'll be trying to bring in people that you're not really going to be marketing to efficiently. Like, if all your affiliate programs and all your sponsorships and every aspect of your business is around helping black men with their hair and that sort of stuff, and then you make a PDF that helps, I don't know, an Asian man or a white man and all that sort of stuff, and you get like 1,000 of those emails are going to be pretty much useless to you at that point. I personally wouldn't suggest expending the time on that right now. I understand your want to help as many people as possible. I totally understand that. But I think in terms of business and in terms of growing your channel the most efficient way, niching down is the best thing for you to do. Definitely. But if this was something that you actually wanted to do and you wanted to move towards that, then I would say, you know, you can do like a side project, like maybe one video every couple weeks or something like that on it. But it doesn't sound like it's something that you really want to be doing. So I wouldn't spend the energy doing that at all, to be honest. I'll just focus on the stuff that you know, because you are a black man with hair, you understand it. You manage your own hair, you deal with your own hair, you use the products that you're talking about. It's going to be way easier for you to make videos about helping black men with their hair than it is for you to, you know, spend a couple hours doing research about how to help someone else with their hair. I just don't think that it's going to be an efficient use of your time, and I think it's going to take longer to make videos, and it's not going to help your end goal really at this point. If that's something that you want to branch out into when you're at like 50,000 subscribers, then fair enough. But I think right about now, you should probably just focus on niching down, and maybe just, if someone asks a question that's something that you're not going to be able to answer in a later video, then just give them a link to go read a blog post or something like that. Or maybe answer it in a Q&A video or vlog or something like that.
Okay. What do you think about networks?
Networks? Have you got any networks that you was planning to join?
No, I don't. The thought came through my head, but I didn't. I've researched networks, and I've just gotten so many different reviews about them.
Yeah.
And I just, it's just, I'm very iffy. I don't know.
I've been meaning to make a video on networks. I actually just left my network. I think it was like at the beginning of this month, at around the 7th, I left my network. But what do you want to join a network for? What do you think a network is going to bring you? And I'll tell you whether they're going to bring you that or not.
Okay. One of my goals for my channel is to do collaborations with other YouTubers that are like in my niche, and then I just would think joining the right network, I'll be able to, I'll be within the YouTubers who are in my niche, and then we just kind of it'll just be networking with them and collaboration and maybe promotion. I don't know if networks promote.
Okay, networks do none of that. They don't do any of that for you, especially as a smaller YouTuber. Maybe if you had like 300,000, they might look at your channel and try and do some actual work for you. But in reality, I think all of the networks out there right about now just don't do anything for you. Like the only kind of networks that I would suggest you go to is if they're giving you a 90-10 split. If they're giving you 90% and they're taking 10%, then fair enough, you might want to go with that network. And the only reason you'd go with that network is for the additional things that they provide you. Like the network that I was with, Curse, they provided a subscription to Epidemic Sound, which is it's like a stock music site. There's a lot of music on there. You can find like background music for your videos and all that sort of stuff. So you have like royalty-free music for your videos. So they provided that. But then I realized that I was paying Curse more than it would cost for me to actually pay the monthly fee myself, so I left the network. It's really not worth it at the end of the day. If you want to find people to collaborate with, if you want to collaborate with people, then the best way to do that is to get involved in their communities, comment on their YouTube channel, comment on their videos, be super involved on every video that they post, turn on their notifications, be writing in their comment sections. Anytime they live stream, go and talk to them, follow them on Twitter, reply to their tweets, reply to their Instagram stuff, do all of that stuff so that they see you on their radar. Because at the end of the day, the creators that you want to collaborate with, they're humans, they're just the same as you. If you see someone on your Twitter or on your YouTube channel and they're commenting on like every single video, you're going to notice them eventually. So they're going to notice you too. If you keep on doing that, then you'll get on their radar, and then eventually you'll be able to collaborate with them and do something like that. But to be honest, do you want to collaborate because you think it's going to grow your channel, or do you want to collaborate because you think these guys have, great things to bring to your community?
Both, actually.
Okay. Well, the growth is, you can get some growth, but I wouldn't focus on going for collaborations for growth. I would just focus on content and quantity, like for a lot of growth. And to grow your business and, to move your channel forward, I would say a bunch of content, a bunch of quantity, consistency. That is going to be what's going to help your channel overall. And then when you get to a point where you're so consistent, you're putting out a bunch of content, you're getting like a bunch of monthly views, subscribers, all that sort of stuff, you're running your business like a well-oiled machine, that's when, you know, people will be coming knocking on your door and asking you to collaborate. And that's when you'll have more stuff to bring to the table to collaborate with these other YouTubers. But if you find a YouTuber who's like around your subscriber number, like, you know, 10,000, 15,000, maybe 20,000, or even lower, if you want to collaborate with people who have less subscribers than you, then, you know, sure enough, go ahead. Then, as I said before, just contact them on YouTube, Twitter, every social media platform that you use. Contact them over there, be involved in their community, and ask them, just ask to collab. Have you asked anyone to collaborate with them?
No, actually, I have
there
not.
You go. See,
say that.
you don't ask, you don't get, man. You gotta ask. You gotta ask these people. Once
That's true. Yeah, I haven't asked anyone.
You gotta know what you bring to the table, and you gotta be on their, you know, in their sightlines for them to notice that you're out there and you're actually putting stuff out. And then, you know, just ask and let them know what you can do for them, and yeah, they may want to collaborate with you.
Okay. That was all the questions I had.
Is that it? I'm going to email you the action plan so you can get started on that. I will be watching to see what you're doing on your channel. Feel free to email me with your updates and whatnot. Let me know if you get some bulk filming done over the weekend. I hope you do. Let me know how many videos you've done and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, if you want another session, let me know. Would you like me to forward you through to my friend who does website design, or are you planning to do that yourself?
Yeah. Can you forward it just in case?
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So what I'll do is I'll send over the action plan, I'll send over her DLs, and I will also edit this video up probably over the next week.
Okay.
I will have it to you by the end of next week, because I want you to have the video, but I think the action plan will give you enough to actually get stuff, like start working on stuff, and the video will give you a nice, you know, reminder of what actually happened in the session. And, you know, I think we've gone on like an hour and I don't know, an hour and a half or something, so it's going to be a lot of editing for me. So yeah, should be done by next week Friday. If not, then send me an email, but I generally do stuff that I say I'm gonna do, so I think you'll have it there. So yeah, I hope this consultation was everything you wanted it to be. I hope you learned a lot of new things today. I have given you a lot of different concepts, a lot of different points for you to go over, so I hope I haven't given you too much information. And I hope that you move forward on this, and if you know, leave a review on the site, that'll be really, really great. So
I definitely will.
Thank you for
I
that.
learned a lot and wrote down a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. I want to see you put it into practice now. I want to see you get that work on.
Yeah. I got a lot of work to do.
All right, sweet.
So do you think I should, before the whole automation, the Mailchimp thing, do you think the first thing I would should do is work on my website and getting that down? Or
Well,
wait.
I mean, the website is good for the mailing list stuff. What I'd suggest is, you've been on my website, you've been on the free downloads page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Create something like that, because if you don't create something like that, then you'll have to basically direct people to a new link every time you've got a new content lead or a new PDF for people to download. The best way to do it is to actually have a page where, you know, you have all your free downloads and people can come there and deal with all that sort of stuff. But you do need to like poke around in Mailchimp and kind of learn it a little bit before you set up a page like that. Your website it's not bad. I think there's a few things that need to be changed. Like there's a few. Let's actually go to your website now real quick, because there was a point on your website which is it Wintonee.com?
The Wintonee.
The Wintonee. Alright, let's get there in there. I think there was like a bit of text that... that is not working. Oh, that's why. Give me a sec. There we go. There was a bit of text on the first page that needed to be changed. I like the logo. I think that's cool. I liked the image carousel up here. Yeah, here it is. The hair products on a budget. It says a lot of you asked about hair products that are good for your hair. I tell you some of my favorites in this video below. Here's the list of the products I talk, and it stops there. So this is obviously an excerpt from one of your videos, and that needs to be changed so that this actually makes sense. And it actually yeah, so like there does need to be some optimization on your website. But what is your traffic like right now? Are you getting a lot of people to your website? Is it worth like optimizing it right now?
Well, that's the thing. I have no idea. Like, I don't know how to check the traffic.
Is this made on WordPress?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you need to learn WordPress. You need to learn WordPress, man.
There was a point where I was able to, because I have to go in and ask them, because there was a point where I was able to check the traffic, and then something happened to the website. I think I downloaded a plugin that completely messed everything up, and then I have to start from scratch as far as like
stats.
Knowing how to do it.
Do you have a plugin called Jetpack?
Yeah, I do.
You should be able to see your site stats through there. You also be able to see your site stats through Google Analytics. If you can, Google Analytics is a little bit of a pain to set up, especially if you don't know what you're doing website wise. Like I'm well versed enough that I can create my website and add new pages and see my backend and that sort of stuff, but even I have trouble setting up Google Analytics, but I think that's more because of my theme than anything else. But there will be videos that you can search and set up, but Google Analytics is going to be really, really useful for you in order to see what's going on in your site, but you will need to do some complicated stuff, basically. But I'll forward you through to my friend. She knows how to do this sort of stuff, so she'll be able to help you out way more than I will. And if she does your website, then she'll be able to tell you exactly how to actually go to check your site stats and all that sort of stuff. And I assume she'll set up the Google Analytics for you so you can just sign in there. But should you do your mailing list or do your website now? As you said, your website isn't really, you don't really have a lot of control over it right about now, so you really need to get to the point. Like, it still says you've got 4,000 subscribers over here. That needs to be changed. You really need to get access to your website first of all. Like, you need to be able to change stuff around and actually move stuff about and get stuff done. But like, the mailing list thing is like, that can work independent of your website, but I think the both of them is important. But you haven't been posting your newer videos on your website. You haven't been posting any blog posts on your website or anything like that. So your website totally needs an overhaul. It needs some TLC, some tender loving care. It needs you to be actually putting content on there. So right about now, I wouldn't even direct anyone to the website. I would just like have the website there and be working on it in the background until it actually gets to the point where you're ready to start directing people to it. But I would, however, get that mailing list up. So I think, get the mailing list up first, because what you can do is you can create the PDF pretty much now. You can create the Mailchimp automation over the next 2 days, because it'll probably take you a little while to figure it out and to get to grips with it. And you can also create the outro to your videos so that you are actually promoting the mailing list and you can actually start getting email subscribers on your list. And then you can also create the automation process, which has I would suggest you start off with at least 5 of your videos with descriptions, getting people to, you know, click through the video and whatnot, so that, you know, you have that there, and then next week you can add more until you get to like 20 or something, and then you're pretty much cool there. And then you can input, you know, your products and affiliates as those come in. And yeah, I think that should answer your question, right? I kind of went all over the place. I kind of, you know, got into some other things, but that should go with the mailing list first, and then like work on the website, because it's gonna take a while to get the website to where you want it to get to, because it took me like weeks to get my website where I actually wanted it to be. It wasn't an overnight process. It was a work in progress until I got all the different aspects that I actually wanted on the site there. So if you was to focus on doing that before getting your mailing list done, then it's just gonna impede your progress and stop you from getting more email signups, which is actually something that is useful for your business. So definitely business first, revenue generating opportunities above everything else, and yeah, do the website in the background. Any more questions?
Okay. No, that was it.
All right, cool. So I'll send you the action plan. I'll send you the email address of my friend that can help you out with your website. Just, you know, email her, let her know what kind of thing you want. Send her your website that you've got now, and she'll get back to you and let you know what's up. And yeah, I should get this video to you by next week Friday, very, very hopefully. If I have any sort of trouble in getting this video to you, then I will send you an email and give you some update basically.
Okay.
All right, so
sounds good.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank
I
you.
guess leave a review, all that sort of stuff. Let me know how you're doing, and if you want to book another consultation where we'll talk about social media management, we'll talk about how to grow your social media profiles. I will focus on Twitter, because that is generally the best the best platform to actually grow your YouTube channel and grow on there. And I've got some really good strategies for that. But otherwise, we'll also talk about, you know, getting more deep into building your business once you've got the stuff like that we've discussed now in play, and you've actually got the basics down. We can start getting into some more advanced stuff. But yeah, let me know your progress, man. Good luck. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of time, and I hope you power through it and you get to the other side, man. It'll be good to see how you progress. And as I said, I really believe that your channel has a lot of potential, and you just need to put that work in and get that content out, man.
Yeah.
So definitely get that done. All right, man. Peace out.
Thank you. All right.
Take care. Before you guys go, I just want to let you know that you can download your free SEO for Noobs checklist down below in the description. So be sure to get that. This checklist will help you get more views and subscribers by making sure that with every video you put up, you're optimizing that video and you're giving it the best chance to rank in search. So definitely download that. It should help you guys out a ton. And I'll see you guys in the next YouTube guide. Remember to be better.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.